For the 10 billionth time, here we are at the New Hampshire State House. Inside, Chris Christie is lathering on his bullshit, as bullshitters do.
The great thing about the New Hampshire primary is that anyone can sign up. And if you sign up to be there at the same time as Chris Christie or any other candidate, they can't stop you from hijacking their press conferences.
Got it on
Chris?
video.
Yeah, no,
Good to see
that's
you.
what I said.
All right.
So you're signing up this
Absolutely.
time? And how do you feel you're going to do against Trump? You're going to beat his ass?
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks, Chris.
Good morning, everybody.
All right, take care.
I'm about to steal Chris Christie's podium and speak about what's going on in Palestine.
Greetings and salutations to you all, black, brown, white, green, gay, lesbian, trans. I welcome you as friends. You imagine a better world. You imagine a more equal world. You imagine a joyful, prosperous, peaceful world where we value people over profits. Being an American is like being handcuffed to a system which doesn't have your best interests in mind. But now imagine how much worse it would be if you were the Palestinian people. But wait, you say, what of the Israelis? Well, first we have to remember that the right-wing government of Israel is not the same as the Jewish people, who we should support, just as we remember that Hamas is not the same thing as the Palestinian people, who we should support. Remember, too, that when the United States government lied about weapons of mass destruction after 9/11, the U.S. attacked and killed over 1 million people in Iraq, who had nothing to do with the 9/11 attacks. For the Jewish people who had endured immeasurable suffering under Hitler's Nazi regime, the creation of an Israeli homeland was a revelation and a godsend. Their slogan became, "Never again." 6 million dead, so never again. But now, can you imagine being a Palestinian in 1948 after Nakba, when the newly created Israeli government took Palestinian land from the Palestinians, killing countless Palestinian people in the process? Can you imagine? For those of you with children, can you imagine an occupying force here in New Hampshire who controlled whether your children had food, water, heat, electricity, health care, and roofs over their heads? Whether your newborn babies lived or died or became disfigured or killed by an occupying force? Can you imagine that here in New Hampshire? As recently as August of this year, there were 37 innocent Palestinian children killed in the West Bank. Hamas doesn't control the West Bank, and yet the government of Israel, for instance, killed 27 times the number of people, of Palestinians for each Israeli in 2014. That was 88 Israeli dead to roughly 2,500. That's on par with 9/11 in 2014 of Palestinians killed. Now, so imagine if the roles were reversed and the people of the West Bank demanded that Israeli lives were taken. But then, if you just start killing everyone, then when does the killing end? Can you imagine your children, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, your fathers, your uncles, your aunts, and your grandparents being forced into camps and effectively living in an open-air prison? Having stood with the people of Standing Rock in the 2016 protests, where there was only one who died, I got a glimpse of the lesser yet still horrific apartheid zone. I was there when Sophia Walensky got her arm blown off. I was there when Susie Dundon had her eye shot out, and I myself was kidnapped by mercenaries, hogtied, and thrown in the mud. It was a vision of a nightmare, until I received a call recently from a Palestinian friend in tears. 11 Palestinian family members were killed in the recent attacks. So again, I ask, can you imagine your families being forced into camps living in open-air prisons? Because this is what the government of Israel is levying upon the people of Palestine. And it's nothing short of ethnic cleansing, apartheid, and genocide. Why, I ask, does it never again apply to the people of Palestine? Why do innocent Palestinian people need to die whenever Hamas commit an atrocity? Why does it never again actually mean never again? Why is the U.S. government funding this madness, this genocide? Why? And to how all this fits into my campaign, which is the purpose of this visit, I have no illusions that I will receive any of your votes. I don't believe in your gods or your religions, nor your borders, nor your false democracy. What I do believe in is treating people like people, and the U.S. government not funding their slaughter. Each Palestinian person, each Jewish person, each person is a unique individual with families, loved ones, They deserve a chance to live without being butchered and slaughtered. The one thing this election charade is good for is that it offers a platform, like the platform I have here today. Accordingly, I wish my name on the ballot to be recorded as Free Palestine Weber, as that is what I have been known for many years. I say we need to imagine a better world. Imagine a U.S. government which doesn't fund genocide. Imagine a free Palestine. I'm Rod Weber. Thanks for your time.
Find me on patreon.com/Rod Weber, at Rod Weber on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, our film 2020 Dumpster Fire on Apple TV, Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, Vudu, free on Tubi.